As we move into our risk management plan, there's another guiding principle on establishing that plan, especially in the United States, is going to be compliance. Compliance, think of it as basically an oversight of rules that you need to follow in order to make sure that your company can get some of the best benefits of risk management, a structure of risk management, but also to cover your butt if something happens bad, that you can say, look, we were government compliant when it comes to this and this and this. And frankly, it's going to keep you out of trouble. So it's going to help you in overall cyber readiness, all the posturing. If something bad happens, like I said, you'll likely be in less trouble. And then you're going to be able to, with their guidance of compliance, be able to cover several threats and vulnerabilities at the same time. So that's what this whole chapter is about. We're also going to be talking about identifying compliance laws, standards, and best practices when it comes to risk management. They're going to answer, how do we comply to these? The compliance usually has a process. This is a long and drawn out process. I shouldn't say drawn out, but it's a very structured process where you have some type of internal review and you have an external accreditation or certification that an outside company comes in and checks the work that you've done. That's why it's so really important that you document everything as soon as we start really getting to a plan. You document the process, and we'll talk about that in this chapter and chapter 4. It's really so important to document everything, because then you can go to the accreditation body and go, look, this is what we've been doing. Okay, great. Then we can give you compliance when it comes to the federal government. There's also some key concepts that we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about certain laws and how they apply. We're going to talk about regulations that apply to compliance, organizational policies, and standards and guidelines for all these compliances. So compliance is basically you making sure that you're following rules and laws, and then also being able to present it as in somebody else can look in and say, okay, you followed that, you followed that. That's where compliance, and where a lot of overhead happens, but it's important to try to knock out and help out with all these benefits that it's supposed to bring with it as well.